Hi Scrubs, hope you're well. So this video was requested by PixelPrincess. So this is the survey that Howrse has put out for 2016. So I'm going to go through it, and I think I filled this out last year. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to have changed, but we'll have a look. So first we'd like to know how globally satisfied you are with the game over this past year. I hated it this year, I really enjoyed this year. I'm kind of feel almost neutral about it, so I'm going to have to go in the middle. I don't really know why that is. I think for me it's because the promos are forever ending. Probably. Um, that's the best way I can summarize that, I think. What do you like most in Howrse? A maximum of 3. Contests, the creation space, discussing with your friends, collecting horses, competitions, improving your ranking, playing with others, breeding, sharing your passion for horses, other. Um, it's not going to be contests because they're talking about promotions there, and that's not what I enjoy most. I do enjoy the creation space. Discussing with friends, I do enjoy communicating, but I don't know whether it's my top 3. Collecting horses. It depends with that. Like, I love collecting GA coats, for example. Competitions, not particularly. Proving your ranking, that was important to me at a time. It's not so much now. Playing with others, team management. I do enjoy working as a team. So it's either going to have to be. I'm trying to think which one. I'm going to go with collecting horses, I think. How likely are you to recommend Howrse to your friends? Very unlikely. I always select that. It's not something that I really would recommend to anybody. What devices do you have? Tablet, smartphone. Rank your favorite devices to play Howrse. Um, Laptop would be my favorite. I suppose smartphone would be next. Okay, on Howrse, you consider yourself a breeder, a competitor, a collector, a creator, all at once. I would say all of the above, so I'll just go with all of the ones. What are your hobbies when you're not playing Howrse? A 5 maximum. Console games, other mobile games. I don't have any other hobbies. Horse riding, outdoor activities, other games that are not video games, other PC games, other sports, reading. Um, Console games would be one. But don't really play that many mobile games. Um, don't horse ride enough to click that, so outdoor activities, other games. No. I'm just gonna go with those two, to be honest. All the other stuff, really, I find that relevant. About Howrse, for how long have you been playing this game? Oh, Flipmore, way too long. Way too long. Now let's talk about contests. Which contest did you prefer this year? Ooh, okay. See how many there are? There's so many, right? There's plants, wandering horses, great challenge, Celtic cards, musical pinatas, mini ride, the advent calendar, my beautiful pine trees, Egyptian mazes, Howrse and Thoth, horse trading cards, Taurus, great challenge, Aquarius, magic potions, Virgo, Halloween at the Pony Club, great challenge, treasure hunt, heart battles, championship, jungle maze. Do you know what? Like, looking at all that, I can't even remember which I really preferred. Like, I genuinely, right now, I can't think. Like, I'm sure whenever I did the videos and that, I could tell you, but right now, nothing to me really stands out and makes me think, oh, I love that one. I think the cards were a little bit better this time. So maybe Taurus, I don't know. Um, oh, this is so hard. I genuinely don't know. I think I didn't mind the pinatas this time. I don't think I was that mad on the Celtic cards. I don't think I minded the Great Challenge. I'm just gonna click another Great Challenge. And another Great Challenge. Um, I didn't mind the Magic Potions, I think. And I think I was reasonably happy with the pine trees, like, overall. I'm going to go with those ones. To be honest, I wish they had other, or, not really any of the above, but they don't, so. Globally speaking, what are the most important elements for you in a contest? Cost of the contest. A contest that can surprise me. New contests, interesting gifts, already known, easy to understand and play, design and illustrations. Collaborative aspect of the contest. I think it's nice when you can collaborate. I like when it has a nice design. I don't mind if it's new. I like it to have good gifts. I like it to have strategic. I like to be able to think that there's a way I can do it without passes. And I like it to be fun, so I'm going to go with those ones. Have you ever been disappointed by a contest? Regularly. Quite regularly. Why have you been disappointed? Contest has no collaborative aspect. The contest was boring. The contest was too complicated. Divine Horse is not interesting. That is a big... It's not that a lot of the time the Divine Horse is not interesting. It's often, I think, what the Divine does is, useless or just doesn't do very much. The content was a re-edition of an old one. The design illustration was disappointing. The contest was a new one. The contest was not available on mobile. The contest was too expensive. That's going to be the first one. The gifts were not interesting. That has been a criticism I've had on some of them. Sometimes it is the divine. Sometimes it is boring. And sometimes I don't think there's enough of a collaborative aspect to it. So I'm going to go with those ones. What's your best memory from this year and why? That's a really, really hard question. Worst memory from this year and why? Hearing that pass horses are being removed and replaced with the divine horse that I can't spell the name of. I'm going to write the limit of 10 instead of the previous. That's going to be the worst. Best memory this year. I can't think of anything that really, really stuck out to me this year. Probably seeing the rainbow bailiffs. That's going to be my answer. That is as much as I can actually think of. Globally, what's your impression about this year's new features? I was disappointed, I was worried, I was surprised, I was thrilled. Kind of a bit like over here with that, I think. Globally, do you find the information you need regarding new features? Most of the time, yes, I do. But sometimes I have to hunt for it. What's your favourite resource when you're looking for information you need? On the homepage, Twitter, on the game in the forum section, on the game thanks to friends, on the game via the horse team messages, on the game via new features page, on Facebook, other. My favourite resource is probably the forum, but a lot of the time you guys tell me stuff as well, which is really, really helpful. And it's great to hear stuff from other servers as well, so that would probably be a big one. But I think if I have to pick one, it's probably going to be that one. Which type of information are you interested in? Dates and prices, the content of brand new features, game rules, the impact a feature could have on your game. Mostly that. That would be because that is really all of those things. Because all of those things are going to affect this. How often do you play? Several times a day, once a day, every 2 to 3 days. Right now, if I log in once a day, I'm doing well. There was a period of time where I missed nearly 7 days in a very short period of time, which was very unlike me, so I'm going to go with once a day. Used to be on all the time. What are the reasons you play horse? You know that you will have a great experience. For the turn on investment, that's a laugh. That's a joke right there. To optimize your game and have better results in the rankings. To discuss with people who share my passion. Find your friends. Routinely you play to help pass the time. Take care of your horses. Take part in contests. This definitely has changed over the years. I don't know. Routinely you play. Yeah, I would say it's this, but I play at the same time, to take part in horses, take part in contests, to talk to people. Sometimes to do this. So yeah, I would say it's those ones. While playing horse, you had the impression that you would like to have had learned something about horse riding. No. And you would like to have learned something about horse riding? Probably. Developed your management skills. I feel that I have learned stuff off this, so yeah. Met more people sharing the same passion, yeah. Spent a good time. I don't know. I'm in between there. I'm gonna go with this one because sometimes yes and sometimes no. How do you prefer playing horse? Alone with other players for horse sales and other negotiations with friends, but everyone on his own account? With a team, you like to progress within a group. Probably with a team. I also do like playing on my own. Kind of all of the above in a way. But no, I'll go with those two. Are you part of a team? Yes, 2 or 3. I at one point had 10, but right now it's just 2. Do you have friends on horse? No, no friends. What kind of friendship do you have on horse? New friends met in the game is enough. New friends met in the game, but you would like to meet more. Friends that you've met on the game who became more than in-game friends. Friends that you knew before playing horse. Let me think. Did I meet anybody on horse that I already knew? No. So, friends that you've met in the game who've became more than in-game friends. Okay. Yeah, because I've met friends that I've then play other games with now as well, so... It's not that I specifically go out for this, it's more that some people I'm just friends with, and then some I'm friends with that I then play other games with, like Star Stable and that, so I'm going to just click that, I think. Or should I click all of the ones that are relevant? Yeah, I suppose that. Yeah, those two, I think. The most relevant. Do you talk about horse around you? Sometimes, yeah. With who do you talk about horse? With friends who already play horse, parents and family members, to friends who like horses, colleagues and classmates, with friends who already play horse. What do you like to share the most about horse? Collection of divines, collection of horses, creations, achievements, other. I suppose really all of those things in their own way. Have you ever invited friends, sponsorship to play? I think people have put me as their sponsor, but I don't know if I've actually ever sent an email out for somebody to make me their sponsor. So I'm going to click yeah on that. What do you think about your sponsorship offer? This is interesting. I would surely invite sponsor other friends. It's useless. You don't want to use it while speaking about horse to your friends. It's a complicated feature. It doesn't really work. I'm just going to go with this one. What would you make the sponsor offer? What would make the sponsor offer more interesting to you? More free passes, but yeah, they're not going to do that, so I don't know. No, I'm going to just say not applicable because I really don't have anything that I can really think that's realistic. Do you know what a pass is? No, not a clue what you're talking about. Have you ever bought passes? Yes. For which reason do you buy passes? To avoid waiting time in a contest. Not specifically in a contest, but I have done things like that. To finish contests, improve my ranking, try my luck with market items, improve breeding results. All of the above. How often do you buy passes? Used to be, like, all the time. Now it is, yeah, this one. Used to buy passes, but don't buy them anymore. Why don't you buy passes anymore? Because you don't have any money to spend on horse, because items to purchase won't add anything to your game, because you've already having fun without buying passes, because you were disappointed with your first purchase. Other, because I think the game has gone downhill. Alright. There we go. Right, would you be interested in buying more passes? No. Why don't you want to buy more passes? Horse, I just don't want to, okay? There's nothing else you'd like to buy in horse because you're spending enough money on horse because you're already having fun. Other. Because I've gone past the point of no return. That is honestly how I feel. Would you like to say something about passes? Not really. Okay. Do you have Pegasus account or VIP? Not anymore, but I used to have it. For which reasons aren't you renewing your VIP or Pegasus? There we go. Let's talk about help. How often did you need help? Very often, sometimes, mostly at the beginning of the contest or with new features. Probably that. Did you ever find the help you were looking for? Yeah, I guess I did. Where did you find the help? On an external website, created by players, yes, videos, in the forums, by asking other players, by asking friends, in the forums, asking I, on Howrse, social networks, not really. Customer support, rarely really, so I'm not going to click that. By chance, clicking everywhere. Haven't we all done that? Just click everything until something works. Let's talk about our future. According to you, what are the main aspects of the game we should improve on? Priority 1 important and 9 being least important. Commercial opera. You see, this isn't really for me. This isn't really specific enough. I don't really care so much about the social network stuff, so I'm going to put that at the bottom. Customer support could really improve at times. I don't know. I feel sometimes it can get seriously. Sometimes I don't know. I just feel sometimes that you kind of hit a block or a wall with them and they don't really listen, so I think for customer support it's going to be for me. New features, I don't really feel that we need any new features. Technical quality is usually pretty fine, so I don't know. Commercial operations, I'm going to put that to the top because I feel like that's probably to do with how commercial it's got, and it's ridiculously commercial now, in my opinion. Technical quality, not really. Past purchasing is fine. I don't really feel like that's a big deal. Communication, your communication can be better. I'm gonna put that up one. Really, for me, it's more that I think there should be less contests, less stuff being added all the time. It's too much. That's genuinely what I think should be changed. Between us and 2017, you will still play on Howrse as you will still play on Howrse as you know there are plenty of things to discover. This is true love. You'll be there no matter what. You're starting to fall into a routine. It could get boring. You're disappointed and you know the game won't change. You have no faith in Howrse anymore and think it will be time to stop. I'm between these two, so I'm going to say I'm disappointed in the game and you know it won't change. That's what I'm going to go for. What made you lose your enthusiasm on Howrse? Too much reliance. I can't even spell today. Too much emphasis. I can't spell. Can't type was the main problem. Too much emphasis on promotions. All your passes seem to need to go towards a promotion. So no one Alright, too much emphasis on promotions. All your passes seem to need to go towards a promotion, so no one else has the passes to spend on other aspects of their game, unless they can afford to, and therefore Howrse sales are poor, and the economy of the game is pretty much non-existent. Non-pass buying ways of getting passes seem to be drying up. That's kind of it. Is there anything we can do in order to give you the will to continue playing? Stop the constant promotions. Have seasonal. Because I liked when we had seasonal promotions. Like Easter, Halloween, Christmas. Because you got so excited and so hype about those. The moment you can't even spell Christmas. Right. Right. There we go. What's the most important thing for you while playing Howrse? That I enjoy it. That I genuinely enjoy it. Okay. Do you have the impression that the team listens to you? Yes, my feedback is taken into account. Yes, I can voice my feedback, but it takes a while to see results in the game. Yes, I can give feedback, but I'm not sure it'll be taken into account. I don't think that it's never taken into account, because I do think that years ago people were like, we never get this, and we never get this, and we never get that. So everybody was me, 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 I want, 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 want. So what Howrse did, as far as I think, was they tried to please, you know, that kind of neediness. And as a result of that, I think they've actually dug themselves into a hole. So as sometimes I wonder that. If you had a magic wand, what would you want for this coming year? No more new designs. I can't really say that, can I? Very few promotions. And more... You see, I think for me, it's like when you have a promotion going on, you feel you have to focus on the promotion, even if you don't necessarily want what's at the end of it. And if there's less promotions, you get more time to actually focus on the other parts of your game, which are, to me, the more engaging parts of the game. Fewer promotions and more time to spend. There we go. Do you have a blog, website, Facebook page, and Instagram account about Howrse? I suppose we can say YouTube counts, so we'll just go with yes. If you want us to have a look, give us the URL. Okay, Howrse, I'll give you the URL. Right, there they go, they've got the URL. Not that I'm aware. Right. If you want to add something, let us know. What is your login name? There we go. Can't even spell my own name. Right, if you want to add something, let us know. I think I've been playing... Yeah. I've been playing this game... 2011. I think... I'm trying to think when, for me, it started to go downhill, and I think that's just... You know, it's just, I don't know. It's disappointing to me that I feel this way about this game. Do you know what this time's gone on? Yeah, it's the best way I can put it. Thank you for taking part in our survey. We truly value the information you provided, the Howrse team. Well, we'll see. But that's my genuine thoughts on that, really. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? I mean, I know some people are going to absolutely love it and be really supportive and that, but I want to be completely brutally honest with them about how I feel as a long-term player. So, that's kind of where I stand at the minute. So thank you to PixelPrincess for requesting the video. I hope you had a lovely day, Scrumps, and bye!